Right, it's time for us to get fit. I'm heading in to meet golf fitness expert Rachael from Dynamic Golf, and she's going to take me through some drills which will help benefit my game and can benefit yours too. In this episode, we're going to be looking at how we can keep our body conditioned to help us play our best golf.
So the first exercise we're going to start with, Hannah, is some body weight squats. So if you just take your feet shoulder width apart, okay, and we're just going to bring the arms out in front, okay, and then we're just going to sit down into the squat as if you're sitting down onto a bench, good, and then pushing back up, okay, and then repeat that, good. You want to ensure that you're keeping your back nice and flat, okay, and pushing them knees out. Okay, if you feel like you're going onto your toes a little bit, one thing that you can do is just raise your heels a little bit just to make sure that you're sitting down into it. And as this is a circuit, we're trying to build stamina, you want to ensure that you're working through between 10 and 15 repetitions. Okay, so the second exercise in the circuit is a push-up. Generally, a lot of people struggle with good form push-ups. Okay, so what I'm going to get Hannah to do here is demonstrate how we would regress that push-up. You can do this on a bar, you can do it on a work surface at home, anywhere that you can just elevate your hands. So Hannah's going to pop her hands onto the bar, and the best way to line you up is whatever you're pushing onto, you want to align that up with your chest. Okay, so if you just line that with your chest, a little bit higher, Hannah, just so so the bar's a little bit lower. There we go. You want to make sure you've got a nice straight back. Just take your feet back a little bit so you're on your toes, okay? And then from there, she's just going to push. Okay, so it's just a push-up position, but as you can see here, if you just keep going, Hannah, for me, as you can see, Hannah's technique is she's keeping a nice straight back and she's keeping proper posture, okay? And then as you progress that a little bit, you can just gradually lower the bar or lower the surface till eventually you can do that on the floor as you progress your strength. So again, because we're trying to build up a little bit of stamina and a little bit of strength, she's just going to work between 10 to 15 repetitions. Okay, so third exercise of the circuit is what we call a walking lunge with rotation. So this is a really great exercise to build a little bit of lower body stability and strength, and also get what we call the thoracic spine, the upper back just rotating, which is obviously key for the golf swing. So Hannah's going to just demonstrate the lunge. So she's just going to lunge forward, okay, and push the weight out in front. You can use a kilogram weight, anything you can get hold of at home. Pull it back in, good. That's it, and then she's just going to skip out again. Okay, she's only got a couple of kilograms on there, so nothing too heavy, and as you see, she's trying to stay nice and stable throughout the exercise. Again, you want to repeat this about 8 to 10 times on each leg. So the next exercise in our circuit is a banded row. So you can use a band or a piece of tubing, as Hannah's going to demonstrate here, or you can use a cable machine as well. Okay, so we're just going to get Hannah to just demonstrate. She's just going to stand back a little bit just to make sure there's some tension, okay? We want to assume an athletic posture, and she's going to feel as if she's reaching for the band. So if you just reach for them, Hannah, for me, and that just pulls the shoulders just forward, okay? So we're working the movement of the shoulder blade. And then what she's going to do, she's just going to row one arm at a time, okay, and pull that back. Okay, she's just gone a little bit too far there with the elbow, so we just want to take it in line with the body and also make sure there's a little gap there just between the body and the arm, okay? She's squeezing through here, then bring it back, Hannah, maintaining this nice upright posture, and then the opposite arm. Good, okay, so using the core, engaging the core, pulling through the shoulder blades and maintaining this posture throughout. Again, because we're wanting to build a little bit of stamina and a little bit of strength, we're looking for between 10 to 15 repetitions on each arm. So the fifth and final exercise in our circuit is a jump, okay? So it's really important that we can demonstrate a little bit of power in the golf swing. So Hannah's going to kindly demonstrate a squat jump. So no equipment required for this. So she's going to start in the squat position, a little bit like the first exercise, with her hands on her hips. I'm just going to then get her to squat down, okay, and then drive up and push through the ground with a nice solid landing, okay? Just do that again for me, please, Hannah. Drive down and accelerate up. And all the way through the squat, through the jump, she's pushing through the toes and trying to jump as high as she possibly can.
Right, nothing too complicated there. So no excuses for you to get started straight away. If you want more fitness content, head over to National Club Golfer's YouTube channel, and you can follow Rachael on social media here. Right, I'm off for a lie down.